I think Koboko has amazing musicians and produces a lot of good music. But the music that comes out of Koboko is not adequately promoted. Yeah, to be able to go nationally, regionally, and even internationally. Yes, and I think like this vision, my prayer is that it comes to pass because it would be fantastic if it does. It would be a game changer for the Koboko music industry. And I honestly feel like if there are other musicians in Koboko who feel the way you guys do, would be a nice thing for you guys to, come together, sit and see ways of you guys working together. I think it would be good, like really nice. And I wanted to follow up on something that you said a little bit, and that he also mentioned, which has to do with revenues, the money part of it. I think it's super important, just like you have mentioned, that music artists in Koboko and any kind of artist diversify their sources of income. And honestly, this goes even beyond an artist to just any other human being. It's just important you diversify your sources of income because it can help you grow, it can help you have more resources. And once you have more resources, you have more room to play in terms of where you want to invest the resources. Otherwise, you have a fixed, resource that you have very little you can do. So I totally agree with you. Yeah. I totally agree with you that definitely, like artists in Koboko really need to diversify their sources of income. But I also agree with something you said to do with the promoters, uh, not really treating musicians as they're supposed to. Because I feel like promoters in Koboko either really, really undervalue the music artist in Koboko, or they do not have enough respect to treat them decently, whether when it comes to payment and other things like that. Because I feel like if you have a contract and you've signed with this promoter and a music artist, you should be able to fulfill your own end of the contract. As simple as that. Shouldn't get to a point where we are arguing and we are fighting over something that we already agreed on. Yeah. And I feel like honestly, I don't know what you guys think about this, but for me, music artists in Koboko need to refuse to work with promoters like that. Promoters that do not treat music artists in Koboko decently. Yeah, you have to refuse working with them. It's only better to do it that way.